Hi, my name is Justine Colley-Legier. I'm the Director of Athletics here at Halifax Grammar School and a proud alumnus of the '09 graduating class. The Grammar Classic is a basketball tournament for our high school student athletes, both male and female. We try to bring in teams that our kids don't often get a chance to compete against to try to broaden their experience within the basketball program. When I was a student here, it was a huge highlight. We have tons of fun with, filling the stands, having huge crowds, and bringing all the student body out to support with our spirit games. Every year our kids are super eager and excited to participate, and we love the support that we get from the community.
Yeah, my experience with the athletic program at Grammar has been great, was great. I think sports and arts, or whatever you choose to do in your free time, I think it's important to have something that you do outside of the academic environment. I think now, even in my work life, having something that is able to separate from my day-to-day work is important, and I think sport was perfect for that for me. I was able to build a certain camaraderie with my teammates. All of those guys which I played with are still current friends today. So I think it's important you build connections for the rest of your life. I think the biggest thing that inspired me to stay involved in Grammar is simply for the fact that representation is a huge thing in life. I feel like basketball has been a huge part of my life for my entire life, and I think that now, what better time to do that than I have some more free time. I've been through the school system, I've understood how it works, and I can give back to the kids that I think are in a similar situation as me. We have some players on the team that may, I feel like, emulate what my situation was, and I think it's important to be able to share that knowledge, because if I go through all of this and I do all these things and I overcome all these obstacles, what's the point if I don't share that with the next generation? Because I learned some things over that time. I learned how to navigate certain things. I've made mistakes, I've done all of those things, and I think it's important to be able to share that with the next generation so they can either avoid those mistakes or be able to make them a little bit less than I did.
My name is Justine Colley-Legier, Director of Athletics at Halifax Grammar School, and I want to invite you to the Grammar Basketball Academy. The Grammar Basketball Academy are 4 week-long basketball camps for elite basketball players across the province looking to enhance your basketball skills, increase your confidence on the court, and improve your overall basketball IQ. If you are looking to play basketball at the next level, whether that's college, university, or professionally, then this is the basketball camp for you. My name is Justine Cawley-Legier. I'm the Director of Athletics here at Halifax Grammar School and a proud alumnus of the '09 graduating class. The Grammar Classic is a basketball tournament for our high school student athletes, both male and female. We try to bring in teams that our kids don't often get a chance to compete against to try to broaden their experience within the basketball program. When I was a student here, it was a huge highlight. We have tons of fun with, filling the stands, having huge crowds, and bringing all the student body out to support with our spirit games. Every year our kids are super eager and excited to participate, and we love the support that we get from the community.
Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of the 2024 Halifax Grammar Classic Invitational Basketball Tournament. Right here on Maritime Athletic Profiles, live from the Halifax Grammar School gym in South End, Halifax, Nova Scotia. And we've got the girls' championship game coming up. It is a rematch between the Halifax Grammar School Griffins, the home team in this tournament, and the Lockview High Dragons out of the Fall River, Nova Scotia area. Should be a great matchup. These two teams did play on Thursday. It was 147 in favor of Grammar School, but I know they played earlier in the week, I believe last Monday as well, and that was just a 7-point game. So Lockview, young team with some talent. First-year coach Hannah Cahill, along with longtime assistant Sean Hanlon, looking to continue to build this program. And meanwhile, Grammar, one of the top teams in the city, in the province, in Atlantic Canada. Carly Yepes in her first year as head coach with the Griffins. I know in league play they've just lost one game to the Halifax West Warriors, but every other game they've won handedly. They've steamrolled the competition so far in this tournament. A 147 win over Lockview, a 100-58 win over Riverview, and a 102-39 win over Memorial. So looking for their fourth straight 100-point game. Meanwhile, Lockview, a 2-1 record in this tournament, lost the opener to Grammar, but bounced back with a 67-59 win over Memorial and a 73-62 win over Riverview. Starters today for the Lockview Dragons in gray and blue. Number 2, Emily Ralph. Number 3, Isabel Ralph, the Ralph twins. Number 7, Calla Angel. Number 15, Avery McFarlane. And number 5, Brooke Sanford. And for the Grammar School Griffins, they're starting number 3, Zoe Hunter. Showed it to her first career start. Number 10, Ayla Williams, as Hunter wins the opening tip. Number 4, Molly Sankton. Number 6, Ella Hoyt, as Hoyt misses that layup. Follow is no good for Sankton. And tie-up will go Lockview's way. The fifth starter for the Griffins is number 5, Maddie White. So Lockview, nice press break there. They get it into the hands of number 7, Calla Angel. Angel crosses over on Williams, gets into the lane. Looking down low for McFarland, but it sneaks out. It will be an inbound baseline. Baseline inbounds with 16 on the shot clock. They get it in for McFarland. Here's Emily Ralph. Passes it in for Calla Angel. Goes up with a shot and no good. Grammar School takes over possession. This is Ayla Williams. Do have some notes on some of these Grammar School players, which I'll read throughout the broadcast as Maddie White misses that layup. Now Williams, defended by McFarland. Williams crosses over to the left, scoops it up, but can't get the layup to fall. Outlet, here is Isabel Ralph, and she lays it up and in as the Dragons take a quick 2-0 lead. Isabel Ralph, along with her twin sister Emily, grade 11s. Definitely players to watch for this Lockview team, and a nice steal there by Calla Angel. Angel lays it up, doesn't get it to go. Rebound batted out to Williams. She'll push the pace in transition. Drops it off, no, but on the follow is Maddie White, up and in for two. Grammar playing a bit of a younger lineup today, not starting their lone grade 12, Victoria Fournier-Smith. She's coming off the bench. And there's another two. It's Zoe Hunter, the grade 10 forward, putting that one up and in. Now McFarland on the run out. Gets to the right hand and scoops it up and in. So tied up 4-4 in the early going, and I don't think Carla Yepes is super pleased about her team's transition defense to open this one, as we've seen quite a few fast break opportunities for the Dragons. 3-point shot there by Molly Sankton goes long. Molly Sankton, a grade 10. Her older sister Abby also on this team, as Williams misses. Rebounded by White. Now Williams for three, knocks it down. Ayla Williams connects, and a quick timeout called by Lockview head coach Hannah Cahill. Cahill played 3 seasons at Mount Allison with the Mounties. And previously, she played for Lockview High, so back coaching her alma mater. She played for Lori Lancaster while at Lockview. Lancaster was a longtime fixture of the Fall River basketball scene and now the executive director of Basketball Nova Scotia. I assume you're showing me some replays. Yes, you are. Shout out producer Clark and the Maritime Athletic teams. Camera operator Maya is here. Here's a three-pointer, and that three made it 7-4 is our score. As you get a good look there at the huddle of the Lockview Dragons. Speaking pregame with Coach Maddie Cahill, Hannah Cahill, she told me press break was one thing her team had really been focused on. And this weekend, it's something they've been working on, especially in the loss to Grammar on Thursday. Lockview has a big game coming up on Monday night as they take on the CP Allen Cheetahs in league play. And there you see that work on the press break. McFarland, tough scoop. Doesn't get it to go, but a nice set play out of the timeout to easily break the press. And now, nearly a turnover in the backcourt. Lockview ramping up the pressure. I don't know what we're doing for an 8-second violation. I guess it went into the front court, says official Paul DeBailey. As Maddie White batting around. Bit sloppy play here for both teams on this sequence, as McFarland just got a finger to the face. And Grammar School steals it back. Feeds it down low for Ella Hoyt, but it's stolen away by McFarland, and now a 2-on-1. Ralph. Oh, tough little step through, but can't get it to go with the lefty scoop. And here comes Sankton. Out for Hoyt. She'll put up a three. No good. Sankton on the glass, and she is fouled. We'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. So we're going to get our first substitutions of the game. In for Grammar School, the veteran grade 12, Victoria Fournier-Smith. As Molly Sankton makes the first free throw. And in for Lockview, number 6, Lauren Jeans. Sancton makes both from the line. Molly Sancton, 5'9" guard, out of Halifax, was a Metro League All-Star last year, the 2023 Metro Division II Rookie of the Year at Sacred Heart High School. That was as a grade 8. And fouled on the three-pointer is Ella Hoyt, so she'll head to the line to shoot a trio of free throws. Foul goes against Brooke Sanford. I want to give a shout out actually. Brooke Sanford, I understand her grandparents are tuning in on YouTube. Shout out to everybody tuning in on Maritime Athletic Profiles YouTube. Go ahead and drop us a comment in the YouTube chat down below. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. And if you want to give any shout outs to any players or fans, coaches, as Ella Hoyt makes the first 2 free throws. Hoyt, 5'10" guard, was also a Metro League All-Star last year. Represented Basketball Nova Scotia back-to-back under 15 national championships, leading the team to a silver medal in 2022 in Sherbrooke, Quebec, and a 6th place finish last summer in Calgary, Alberta. Hoyt was also she's back on the free throw line now. Hoyt was also a 2024 CanLEAD second team All-Atlantic selection. As she misses that free throw. Griffins living on the free throw line right now. On the last 3 possessions, Grammar School has shot 7 free throws. They've gone 5 for 7 from the line. And now they're back into the press as Lockview brings in number 22, Sophie Katuntis-Phillips. Now McFarland on the drive, no good with the right hand, but she's getting into the defense without much problem. Now Fournier Smith on the outlet, no good. And it will be Lockview ball heading the other way. 6:15 remaining in this first quarter. The inbound for Katuntis-Phillips. Now Emily Ralph to the corner for her sister Isabel. Isabel spinning, kicks it out for Katuntis-Phillips. She'll put up a 3, just short. Rebounded by Hoyt. And here comes Grammar School. It's Ella Hoyt getting downhill into the paint. Takes a bump, but can't finish with the left hand. And a jumper there by Emily Ralph. Knocks it in. And we're going to get a timeout here by Grammar School. So they lead 12-6. Hey, Clark. I'm seeing, I'm not sure, is it streaming on YouTube right now? Yeah. It's just a sked. See if you can find it for me. As we're going to get an inbound here for Grammar School. 5:36 to play. Williams and Molly Sancton still out there in the backcourt. Nice entry pass in for Fournier Smith. No good, but gets her own rebound and puts it up and in. 2 points for Victoria Fournier Smith, plus a chance for the three-point play. And Fournier Smith, smooth lefty stroke as Grammar School now 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Step through, no, a travel before the basket by Ella Hoyt. 5:18 remaining in the first quarter rather. As they inbound here for Katuntis Phillips. Stolen away by Molly Sankton. She gets it over to her sister, Abby Sankton. Now Sankton attacks baseline, throws that off the bottom of the backboard, remains in play. Williams, shot clock's down to 5. Molly Sankton straightaway 3, no. Abby Sankton, great hustle by Victoria Fournier-Smith, saving it in for Sankton, who puts it up and in for 2. Lockview, as a shot there by Ralph is off. Outlet by Fournier-Smith was behind Hoyt, and Lockview will take over play, trailing by 11 with 4:31 remaining in the first quarter. Get it in for Jeans. Now Ralph. Good help defense there by Williams to steal it away. Headmans for Fournier-Smith. Great ball movement. Results in a layup up and in by Ella Hoyt. Jeans. Protecting. Now she'll dish it over for Ralph. Back for Jeans. Nice behind the back dribble. Jeans kicks back to Ralph in the corner. Driving, kicking. And in there is Ava Manley, who just checked into the game, the grade 9, blocked on the layup attempt. Here's Abby Sankton. Kick out, it's Williams for 3, no good. Now McFarland pushing the pace. Kicks it out for Isabel Ralph. Good ball movement by Lockview, just unable to finish right now. And not much in terms of help defense there in transition, as Abby Sankton gets all the way to the hoop with the left hand. Now a 15-point lead for Lockview. It's 4-4 at one point, so Lockview on a 17-2, or sorry, Grammar on a 17-2 run since then. And Sankton looking to add to that. Dishes to Williams, stolen away by McFarland, and good hustle. Stolen on the inbounds and laid up and in by Ella Hoyt. And you can see, I talked pregame with Hannah Cahill. She said press break is something they're really focused on. It was a big issue against Grammar School in both their games earlier this week. As Lauren Jeans knocks down a three-pointer, the grade 9 guard. Makes it 23-9. Hoyt now to Sankton in the corner. She'll drive and is fouled by Jeans. And that will put Molly Sankton back on the free throw line to shoot 2. Fournier-Smith checks back in, replacing Hoyt. Malay Legier for Grammar School, not dressed today. Impressive grade 10 forward, the only player out of their lineup. Lockview missing a few. Number 4, Josie Ludi. Number 9, Peyton Founds. And number 11, Madison Phillips. All not on not in uniform for the Dragons today. Williams now over to Sankton. Post touch for Fournier-Smith. Nice moves, but good defense by McFarland. And here is Manley. She'll kick it out. And a long 2, foot on the line there by Lauren Jeans. I think actually at one point I was calling Katuntis Phillips Jeans, but that is Lauren Jeans hitting the long 2. Now Williams. Attack, stolen by Katuntis Phillips. and she is fouled in the backcourt. Checking in for Grammar is number 21, Carly Williams. She'll replace her older sister, Ayla Williams. So Carly, the grade 9 guard, in. This is Lauren Jeans. Finds McFarland in the front court. Nice pass for Katuntis Phillips. Just can't get the layup to drop. That pass intended for White, stolen away by Katuntis Phillips. Now McFarland. Nice step through, but can't get the layup to drop. And that pass deflected by Katuntis Phillips into the hands of White. Her layup attempt is no good. McFarland looking over the top for Isabel Ralph. Again, Lockview getting good opportunities, just not finishing at a very high rate right now. Fournier Smith drops a dime to Maddie White. What a pass there by Victoria Fournier Smith. Threading the needle. As stepping out of bounds was Ava Manley. Hunter and Hoyt checking back in for Grammar. Three-pointer is up, no good, by Abby Sankton. Now McFarland. Manley puts up a contested shot, no good. 15 seconds remaining in this quarter. And here is Molly Sankton getting downhill and lays it up and in. And that's going to be a last play of the first quarter as Grammar School takes a 28-11 lead after 10 minutes of play. See, Grammar mentioned they had scored 100 points in each of the previous 3 games in this tournament. They're on pace to surpass the century mark once again today. So we take a look here at some highlights. Good passing, and there's a layup by Isabel Ralph in transition. Here's Ayla Williams, nice little ball fake as she finds Hunter, no good, but Maddie White was there for the follow. There's Williams again, good ball movement, leads to a layup by Hunter. McFarland. Nice little scoop layup in transition. Grammar taking advantage of the offensive glass, and there's a three-pointer by Ella Hoyt on the second chance opportunity. And there's a long 2 by Emily Ralph. But on the ensuing play, it's Abby Sankton who lays it up and in. And here a steal on the inbounds and a layup by Ella Hoyt. That was a three-pointer by Katuntis Phillips. Long 2 here from Lauren Jeans. And back to live action, second quarter action. Reminder, I've got the YouTube up now. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, and give us a shout out if you'd like in the YouTube live stream. See, we've got a few live viewers right now. Drop a comment in the live chat. My name's Alan April, by the way, and this is a Maritime Athletic Profiles production. And I'll read out some sponsors before halftime. Hoyt kicks it out for Molly Sankton, no good. Rebounded by Hunter, but stolen away. Katuntis Smith with the long outlet. Layup attempt there by Kala Angel, no good. Now Ella Hoyt, beautiful Euro step move in transition. Skip through to the right hand for the deuce. Angel, head for Katuntis Phillips. Now Manley drives in, takes a bump, lays it up and in. Good finish there by Ava Manley, the grade 9. That's one thing. Lauren Jeans and Ava Manley, both grade 9s. Some of the other key players we've called, as there is Abby Sankton hitting a 3. And that's going to be a foul. We'll put Calla Angel on the free throw line to shoot 2. As Maddie White will check in. And you can see the great coaching of Carla Yepes and the coaching staff of the Griffins. Carly Williams takes a bit of a tough foul and immediately goes and sits down in Carla's chair and gets some one-on-one instruction. That's what good coaches do. And Angel makes both free throws. And now Ayla Williams is going to check right back in for Grammar. Lockview getting creative against the press. Now we get into the hands of Brooke Sanford. Drive, kick. Three-pointer attempted by Manley is no good. Rebound corralled by Hunter. And Ella Hoyt will put up a 3. No. Rebounded by Emily Ralph. Here's Katunta Smith. Jump shot there by Angel, rims out. And here's Hoyt. Up ahead for Hunter. She'll go for the reverse, just short. Angel rebounds. And Katuntas Phillips finds Manley, flashing to the free throw line. Back to Katuntas Phillips at the top of the key. Fakes the handoff, drives. No good with the right hand. Hoyt pushing in transition. Drops it off for Abby Sankton. No good, but there is Ella Hoyt on the follow. Puts it up and in for 2. 20-point lead now for Grammar. Get ahead for Sanford. She is blocked on the way up. Checking in for the first time for Lockview, number 10, Penelope McIsaac, another grade 9. So we're seeing some of this youth of this Lockview team. Again, missing a few players today, including grade 12 Madison Phillips. Get in for Sanford. Now Ralph. Kicks it out for McIsaac. Looking down low for Sanford, and she wins it away. But the return pass for McIsaac is too strong. Another Lockview turnover with 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Here is Williams. Picks up her dribble at half court. Hoyt on the floater, no good. Kicks to Carly Williams, back into the game. Cross court for her sister, Ayla Williams. No, Carly Williams with the offensive rebound and put back. How's that? The shortest player on the court getting in on the offensive glass and earning a second chance bucket for her team. Now Ayla steals it away. I love Ayla Williams' pace with the ball. And check that spin move out. Ball fake, lefty layup, no. But follow is no good for Hunter. Now Hunter again, no good. Or sorry, that was Fournier Smith. And we're going to get a foul against Fournier Smith. As Molly Sankton will check back in for Grammar, replacing Ella Hoyt. In for McIsaac. McIsaac able to evade Fournier Smith. They break the press again. Good ball movement. Now a kick out to Emily Ralph. Oh, but that pass too high, and it's going to be a back over half violation. Grammer will take over as Lauren Jeans checks back in for Lockview. 5:57 remaining in the first half. Sancton gets it in for Williams. Now Sancton driving, left hand, no good. Fournier Smith with the rebound. We'll say the officials got to watch Fournier Smith in the key, but there's a three-pointer by Molly Sancton. And we had a whistle there. I believe Fournier Smith caught a finger to the eye at some point, but she says, I'm good. So the Sancton sisters continuing their hot shooting to lead Grammar School. But they have a lot of players that can score the ball, this Grammar team, and playing today without one of their top forwards, Malaya Legier, who has a sprained thumb. Isla Williams spinning. She loves that little right to left spin, does Williams. Three-pointer there, no good by Hunter, but there is Sancton, Molly Sancton on the follow for the second chance layup. And Kala Angel lays it up and in. Floater there by number 21, Carly Williams, is no good. Nice pass. And Jeans around the horn for McIsaac. Shot clock is down to 1. McIsaac puts up a prayer. Caught rim, but no good. She might have had a little double dribble there. Coach Hannah Cahill saw it. A nice block on the other end by Manley. And here is, oh, great pass. Beautifully done. Manley getting it done on both ends, and a great pass there by Kala Angel as well. White drives baseline, floats it up, no, but Molly Sancton attacking the offensive glass. Fournier Smith floats it up and in. Victoria Fournier Smith making a big impact off the bench. And the score is up to 44-19, 25-point lead for the Griffins. And another finish in transition. That time once again by Williams. Ayla Williams. Fournier Smith up and in. And a nice layup by Kayla Angel. As Lockview, again, shot selection has not been the issue. They've gotten the ball inside the paint many times. They haven't been able to finish very well, but a few too many unforced errors against the press and a little bit better finishing, and this would be a much closer game. As checking back in is Avery McFarlane, the grade 11 for Lockview. And first look today for number 8, Olivia Chadwick, grade 10 guard out of Grammar School. Here's McFarlane. Kicks to the corner. Jump shot there. by Sanford rims out. Sankton finds Hoyt in transition, lays it up and in. Beautifully done. 50 points with 2 minutes remaining in this first half. McFarland lays it up and in. Three-pointer rims in from the corner. It was Maddie White who gets that one to drop off the bounce, and Justine Colley-Legier laughing about that one. As fouled is Avery McFarland, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Here's McFarland. Finds Jeans, unable to hit. A little 8-footer. Now Sankton kicks to the corner. That was Molly Sankton kicking to the corner for Ella Hoyt. And Hoyt gets the three ball to drop. Grammar up to 55 points now. McFarland, tough little step through the lane and up and in with the left hand. Avery McFarland showing some great finishing abilities, some acrobatic finishes with either hand. Good footwork too. So that's going to be a traveling violation against Grammar's Ella Hoyt. As Lockview will take over with 42 seconds remaining. Chance to go 2 for 1 to close out this first half. And they go for the long ball up ahead for Calla Angel against the press. McFarland back for Angel, open three, no. But rims into the hands of McFarland, and another layup down low. As Lockview cuts it to a 27-point deficit. Carly Williams now. Sankton driving, flips it up, no. And a tie-up, an aggressive one. And that will do it for the first half. The Halifax Grammar Griffins take a 55-22 lead. Let's see what we can do here. I am going to pass the headset through to myself and try to flag a grammar school player for an interview. We'll be back in a second with a grammar school player, and then as we come back from halftime, we'll have a Lockview Dragons player for a short halftime interview. We'll be right back. All right, back now with Molly Sankton of the Halifax. Ella Hoyt. My bad. Ella Hoyt, my mistake, of the Grammar School Griffins. Up 55-28 here after the first half. Ella, your thoughts on how the team played in the first half?
I feel like we're able to run out in transition, which is definitely one of our strengths.
Yep.
So in order to get a lot of steals, we were able to push it out. I feel like we've been turning the ball over a little bit too much, and that's leading to them in transition. We're having a hard time keeping up with their transition, so I feel like we need to step it up on our transition defense. But overall, I think we're doing a good job.
All right, this is the tournament championship final. 55 points in the first half. Your team put up over 100 points in each of the first 3 games. How much fun are you guys having this weekend getting out, moving quick, and scoring the ball at a big rate as well?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thank you to all of our people that helped support this. I feel like the tournament has been really fun. I feel like everyone's having a fun time, and I feel like, yeah.
That's good. Final question, I want to ask you about your coaching staff this year. Carla, Sophia, Anna, and Justine, so much experience in women's basketball at the college level and the pro level. Tell me a little bit about what it's like to play for that group of women.
They're definitely huge role models. They're all women. Having feedback from successful coaches really helps us improve our game. And so there's so many of them, they're each able to give their own aspects of their teaching to us. And I feel like incorporating bits and pieces of everybody's information really helps build our game.
Awesome. All right, Ella, good luck in the second half, and thanks for joining us.
No problem, thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with a player from Lockview High and the second half of the Grammar School Classic Championship Final. All right, joined now by Avery McFarlane of the Lockview Dragons, down at the half of the championship game of the Grammar Classic. Avery, your thoughts on that first half?
I thought we were definitely getting better because there were way more open looks when we were driving and kicking it, and I thought we were breaking their press a lot better in the second half than the first one, so I definitely think we're improving.
Awesome. Yeah, obviously a very tough Grammar team, one of the top teams in the province, but got the opportunity to also play against some teams from Cape Breton and win a couple games this weekend. How do you think, how is it being playing against in this tournament, and how do you think it'll prepare you for the rest of your regular season coming up?
I think it's really good, especially because we came up from Div 2 last year. We're getting to play against harder teams, so we're not really there yet, but I think once later after Christmas maybe we'll definitely be competing closer.
I didn't know that Lockview came up from Division II.
Yeah.
What's that been like? What's the biggest difference or challenge in jumping up a division?
Well, the players are a lot better.
Sure.
It's definitely a lot more competition. I just like it a lot more because it's way more challenging than the games we played last year, and it's making me better and everyone else better.
I think you can see that out there on the court. What's one thing the team's got to improve in the second half?
I think our shots weren't really falling in the first half, but they were later. So I think all we need to do is really talk on defense and switching, because they're really good at driving it and they're really strong. So if we have help there, I think we'll be good.
All right, great stuff, Avery. Thank you so much for chatting with us, and good luck in the second half. Thanks.
Thank you.
Welcome back to live coverage of the Halifax Grammar 2024 Halifax Grammar Classic Invitational Basketball Tournament, live on the campus of Halifax Grammar School. Before I do anything else, I want to give a shout out to the tournament sponsors: Scotia Wealth Management, the White Thompson Group, Sancton Access, Heritage Memorials Limited, and there's some other ones here as well: Ironstone Strength, the Chadwick Art House, Zimmer Biomet, Sublime Dentistry, Axis Capital, and Don Hunter. Shout out to all the sponsors. Grammar School leads 55-28 as we begin the second half. Here is Ella Hoyt, who was our halftime interview subject from Grammar. Hoyt, grade 11 guard, provincial team player. Good ball movement here, as it looks like the Dragons might be in a 2-3 zone to begin the second half, and Sancton on the follow, unable to get that one to drop. Now kick out and stolen away by Hunter. Ayla Williams, count it, and one, as Isabel Ralph charged with the personal foul, and another tough finish there by Ayla Williams, the grade 10 guard. Rebound batted in the hands of Maddie White, and White lays it up and in. 59-28 our score now. Grammar looking to win their own tournament. Reminder, coming up in the second half, as there is our halftime interview guest, Avery McFarlane, hitting a big shot from the corner. It will be a two, but a tough shot nonetheless for McFarlane. And Ayla Williams unable to get that shot to go. Here's McFarlane up ahead for Ralph. Ralph, tough take, too strong off glass. Here's Sancton. Beautiful pass for Hunter down low, and Zoe Hunter, the grade 10, getting her first career start. First varsity start, I should say, with the Griffins today. As there, Emily Ralph fouled on the drive, and she'll head to the line to shoot two. And Emily Ralph knocks in both. Yeah, it's impressive to hear that this Lockview team jumped up from Division II last year. I know a couple years ago they were in Division I when coached by Lori Lancaster, but it is a smaller school out in Fall River, and you know you're seeing some young talent make a big impact for them. As Isabel Ralph knocks down a jumper. Out of all the players we've seen today, only Brooke Sanford is the lone grade 12. And we've seen a couple grade 9s in Ava Manley and Penelope McIsaac. Lauren Jeans make an impact. So I'd say the future is bright for this Lockview team, with first-year head coach Hannah Cahill, a former Mount Allison Mountie in the ACAA. And what a take there by McFarlane. Skipping through the lane to the right hand, laying it up and in. Beautiful finish there by McFarlane. And Lockview, nice little response. They've actually outscored Grammar School 8-6 to start this second half. So nice little response coming out of halftime, and that's what you like to see out of a young team. Doesn't look like we have any engagement in the YouTube live chat. I'm really encouraging people to give us shout-outs. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, and any on-camera shout-outs. But yeah, I'm just going back here. So it was 28-11 after the first quarter. But Grammar won the second quarter by a score of 27-17. And so far, Lockview winning this third quarter 6-4. So, yeah, Lockview's been playing much better since the first quarter, when they gave up an early 17-point lead. Now down 25, 7:17 remaining in the third quarter. Grammar go to the timeout. Molly Sankton inbounds for Isla Williams. Now dish to Maddie White on the block. Three-pointer there by Sankton is no good. Batted around into the hands of Brooke Sanford, who turns that one over on the outlet. Now Ella Hoyt drives, floats, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Third chance for Hoyt. It's tied up, and it's going to be Dragons ball heading the other way. A inbound for Isabel Ralph. Back to her twin sister, Emily. Emily driving up court with against pressure with the left hand. Now McFarlane crosses over. Another tough take there by McFarlane. Really impressed by her ability to drive and get into the lane. She's had some good finishes, and I'll be honest, she's had some ones that she probably should have finished but wasn't able to. But clearly a top player with her driving ability for this Dragons team. And another tie-up as Isla Williams comes in to force the tie-up, and it's going to be Grammar ball. Oh, beautifully done on the baseline inbound, but Maddie White unable to get the layup to drop. Good outlet in transition. McFarlane ahead for Ralph, but can't get that reverse lay-in to go. And well done on the other end. White finds Hoyt for the fast break layup. Lead is back up to 27. Ralph through the middle for Angel. A no-look layup attempt there. Does not drop. Williams threading the needle as again for Ella Hoyt, and she connects for two. Isla Williams is a great passing guard. And this Grammar team, you can see they love to play in transition. Looks like they're having a lot of fun. That's going to be an offensive foul against Ella Hoyt. As Lauren Jeans and Sophie Katuntis Phillips check back in for the Dragons. And Victoria Fournier-Smith and Abby Sankton into the game for the Griffins. McFarland, head for Ralph. Isabel Ralph. Out now for Jeans. Skip to the corner. It's Katuntis Phillips. She'll drive and blocked by Fournier-Smith. It will be a foul, so that will put Sophie Katuntis Phillips on the free throw line to shoot two. Katuntis Phillips gets the first to rattle home. Too strong on the second, rebounded by Molly Sankton. Ahead for Ella Hoyt. Feeds it down low for Fournier-Smith, powers up and is fouled on the putback. And she'll head to the line to shoot two. Size has been an issue for this Dragons team, as Grammar big time advantage on the offensive glass, resulting in second chance points. Fournier-Smith, the lefty, knocks down both. And the lead is back up to 30 with 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Here's Ralph. Oh, to the left wing for McFarland. Stripped by Sankton, but recovered by Katuntis Phillips. And there's McFarland again. Another layup attempt just off. And a tough scoop that time. McFarland with the left hand continues to be the go-to scorer for this Grammar team. Pass batted around in the backcourt, now stolen by Kayla Angel, and up and in. And a quick little run for the Dragons as it back down to a 26-point deficit. Mentioned this Grammar team has a big week coming up. They play Monday night at Citadel High. I know Citadel's got their own tournament going on this weekend. So there's an offensive rebound by Carly Williams, her second of the games, shortest player on the court. And a steal by Emily Ralph, and a foul is going to go against Ayla Williams, no basket. So yeah, Grammar, who are 5-1 in league play and have won at least two tournaments. They won the Case girls basketball tournament, which they co-hosted earlier this year as well. But a big week coming up as they've got a pair of games. Oh, producer Clark gets a touch there. Prevents the ball from hitting our camera. But yeah, Grammar with a big week. Citadel at Citadel and CPA here at Halifax Grammar School. Their final two games before heading into the holiday break. Here's Ella Hoyt for three, knocks it down. Ella Hoyt, one of the top grade 11 age players in the province. Multiple time Nova Scotia provincial team member. Ralph misses that jumper. Now here's McFarland. Ahead for Katuntis Phillips. Can't get that layup to drop. Fournier-Smith rebounds and outlets for Carly Williams. So I'm seeing Grammar also won the Grey Cup tournament and the Troops tournament. So if they hold on for the win, this will be their 4th tournament win of the season. And a tough finish there by Fournier Smith down low. Back up to a 31-point Grammar advantage. Here's Isabel Ralph. Three-pointer, long one by Lauren Jeans is no good. Carly Williams, it's not a fluke. She is getting rebounds, boxing out and getting in doing some dirty work, getting down low amongst the trees as a grade 9 guard. Now Sancton up ahead for Hoyt. She'll fake, now take. Sancton on the follow, no. Stripped. Back to the top of the key. Abby Sancton for 3, rims out. Molly Sancton on the follow, up and in. And a three-pointer. I believe it was Lauren Jeans who hit it. It's Lockview. Well, here's something. They scored 47 points in the loss to Grammar on Thursday night. I think they're definitely going to go over 47 today. They have 44 with 1:20 remaining in the third quarter, but passes like that are a bit problematic. Hoyt with the steal. Swing, top of the key, Abby Sancton all day, no good. Molly on the follow is fouled, and we'll head to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Molly Sancton also represented Nova Scotia at the 2023 Under-15 Championships in Calgary, where she averaged about 6 points per game for Nova Scotia team that finished 6th in the country. Her favorite pro team is the New York Liberty. Her favorite movie is Jumanji. I wonder if that's the Robin Williams Jumanji or the Kevin Hart, The Rock. Wait, is The Rock in that Jumanji? Either way. And also, I should mention, these are interview questions when I talked to her in April or May at the Canleets All-Atlantic game. So, you know, as a 14, 15-year-old, maybe she's grown out of the movie Jumanji. I probably would have called 10 different movies my favorite movie when I was a teenager. And Abby Sancton walking to the bench, holding her wrist. So, tough thing to see. Certainly hope Abby is okay. Mentioned Grammar has 2 big games coming up this week. They've also got one of their top forwards, Malaya Legier, not in uniform today. And you look, that bench is getting thin. They only have 3 healthy players on the bench now, not including Sancton, who just checked out with a bit of a knock. I think Grammar is missing a player today, and I believe that player is number 13, Ella Roger, another grade 9. Oh no, she's over there. So what am I not seeing here? I don't know what happened to Olivia Chadwick. As layup up and in by Ella Hoyt. So Grammar did have 11 players. Ella Chadwick played a little bit in the first half, Olivia Chadwick, but I don't see her on the bench anymore. And another quick 2 by Molly Sancton as Grammar continuing to add on to this lead. Dish down low, blocked from behind. Was number 10 McIsaac. And that will do it for the third quarter. Grammar School leads 81-44. They outscored Lockview 26-16 in that third quarter. Remember, Lockview had cut into the lead a little bit. It was 57-34. And Grammar finished on a 24-10 run over the last 7.5 minutes of that third quarter. So Grammar School 10 minutes away from winning their 4th tournament of the season, which is incredible. Again, 5-1. So I'm seeing if I can do some math here. They're 5-1 in the regular season. I believe they went 5-0 at the Case tournament. I'm not seeing results of the Grey Cup tournament other than they won. And then looking to go 4-0 here. So I'd say this team is 18 or 17-1 or 2, depending if they did drop a game at the Grey tournament in PEI. But yeah, 17-18 or 19-1 or 2 is their record in all competition this year. Very impressive. I believe that lone loss, I know the lone regular season loss came against Halifax West. As here's Ella Roger, grade 9, into the game. Down low is Hunter. And now the long outlet, and laid up and in by number 7, Penelope McIsaac. Sorry, number 7 is Cal Angel with the layup. Ralph. Lockview still battling, all 5 of their starters in to begin this second half. And here's a steal by McFarland. Fouled from behind. As Avery McFarland a chance to score 2 more from the free throw line. Lockview made their way to this championship by defeating Riverview 73-62 yesterday and Memorial High 67-59. So a pair of wins over a pair of Cape Breton opponents. McFarland goes 1 of 2 from the line. Outlet, Hoyt. And that one a little low for Roger. Grammar School bench laughing a little bit about that. Now a 3 from the corner is no good. And Hoyt, lefty layup, no. Isla Williams checks back in for Grammar, replacing Ella Hoyt. Here's Williams. And a foul against number 5, Brooke Sanford. Sideline inbounds here for Grammar. Hey, we got a YouTube shout out. Rhonda Pinkney, watching from Toronto, rooting for Grammar and the Williams girls. Great to hear from you, Rhonda. Hope all is well in Toronto. And there you go. Our first YouTube shout out of the day goes to the Williams girls and the Grammar School Griffins. As fouled down low, count it and 1 for Isabel Ralph. But no, I've been very impressed by the Williams sisters, Isla and Carly, grade 10 and 9 respectively. Both really capable guards with the ball in their hands, and Carly's rebounding has been something that stands out. Here's White. Top of the key now, Roger. Hunter traveled. 7:57 remaining in regulation, and we're going to get a timeout here by the Grammar School Griffins. All right, so I'm going to do the tournament sponsors one more time. Thank you to our supporters, Sancton Access, the White Thompson Group, and Scotia Wealth Management, and Heritage Memorials Limited, as well Ironstone Strength, Chadwick Art House, Sublime Dentistry, Zimmer Biomet, Axis Capital, and Don Hunter. And a reminder, don't go too far, as coming up after this game, around 3 o'clock, we'll have the second half of today's championship doubleheader as the Halifax Grammar Griffins boys team takes on the Halifax West Warriors. Should be a good matchup. So 83-50 our score. I'm not going to pick a player of the game. I'm going to let the Grammar School coaches do that. We did talk to Ella Hoyt at halftime, but we will have an interview with our player of the game. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a special guest or two in the interview as well. Avery McFarland. Kick out. Now Ralph, a little dribble handoff set. Shot clock's down to 5. As Sanford. Ralph has to get one up, and she's not going to do it. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Just a tremendous defensive possession from the Griffins coming out of that timeout. Reverse layup there by Hunter, no good, off the bottom of the backboard. And a foul. Here is Jeans on the drive and tied up by White. Good hands there by Maddie White. Here's Ayla Williams. Over now for, that's Zoe Hunter. And that pass up ahead for Isabel Ralph. Little drop cross there from Angel. Gets it back. Oh, good ball movement. Nice little give and go there from Calla Angel and Avery McFarland, but Angel unfortunately not able to convert. Williams floater, no, gets her own rebound. Kick out. Three-pointer. That was Maddie White, but again, tremendous hustle and tenacity by Ayla Williams all over the ball. Now Williams spinning. Lost it momentarily. Shot clock's down to 5. Gets it over to White. White's going to have to put it up. No. Bit of a grenade there for Ella Roger, and we're not going to get a shot off, so shot clock violation. Good defensive stand there for the Dragons. As Isabel Ralph. Tough take, but again, lack of finishing has hurt Lockview today. They do have 50 points, which again is better than the 47 they put up in the last matchup between these two teams on Thursday. Roger has that pass stolen away by Sanford. Now here's McFarland. Up ahead, three-pointer. That was Calla Angel, unable to hit that one. Tough take. Molly Sankton up and in for two with the left-handed layup. Now Isabel Ralph, pull-up three. No good, off back rim. And we're going to get a tie up in the backcourt. As a bit of a hockey substitution in here for Lockview. I mean, they emptied out their entire bench. They only have 4 on the bench, but they'll bring all 4 in. Grammer bringing in some bench support as well. They too have a short bench today. Abby Sankton went down with a bit of an injury. Malaya Legier not playing, and I don't know what happened to Olivia Chadwick. She appears to have disappeared after playing a few minutes in the first half. As here is Isla Williams. If I had a vote, I think Isla Williams should be up there in the player of the game conversation as a tough driving baseline floater. Obviously, Ella Hoyt and Molly Sankton have put up a lot of points. Abby Sankton and Victoria Fournier-Smith chipping in a few as well. But I really like the way Isla Williams has controlled the offense. As there's a tough take in transition by Victoria Fournier-Smith. And that's going to be a turnover as Jean's unable to catch up to that pass from McIsaac. A very young lineup here for Lockview. They've got 3 grade 9s in the game, along with a grade 10 in Sophie Katuntis Phillips and a grade 11 in Emily Ralph. Grammar School also has both their grade 9 players in the game, in Carly Williams and Ella Roger, but do have some veterans in grade 12, Victoria Fournier-Smith, grade 11, Ella Hoyt, as well as grade 10, Ayla Williams. But yeah, this is a very deep and talented Grammar team. Big shout out to their coaching staff. Tremendous to see this young all-women coaching staff and all AUS players. I mean, Carly Yepes, Sophia Widmeyer, and Justine Colley-Legier were all AUS All-Stars. Anna Parsons, a solid player at Dow. I think she may have been an AUS All-Rookie team at one point. But, I mean, Justine Colley-Legier, perhaps the top player in Canadian University basketball history, the all-time leading scorer in Canadian women's college basketball. 5-time All-Canadian, 4-time AUS Most Valuable Player, 2-time National Player of the Year. Was voted into the St. Mary's Huskies Sport Hall of Fame earlier this year. Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame, top 10 100 basketball players of the first 100 years of women's basketball in the country. The list of accolades is long, but shout out Sophia Widmeyer, who was an AUS All-Star with the St. Mary's Huskies, winning an AUS championship in her final year. Played a couple years in NCAA Division I at the University of New Hampshire and Providence University. And then Carly Yepes as well, a AUS All-Star with the UPI Panthers, helped lead the team to a U Sports bronze medal. And all 3 of Widmeyer, Colley-Legier, and Yepes have gone on to continue playing in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association, still stay very involved in basketball, coaching, obviously this team, but also Basketball Nova Scotia teams and MWBA teams. And Justine Colley-Legier, the athletic director here at our alma mater, Halifax Grammar. So yeah, just a tremendous group of women for this young team to learn from, both about the game and about life in general. They've all gone on to do tremendous things. And similarly, I don't know her as well, but I huge shout out to Hannah Cahill as well on the Lockview bench. Former Lockview Dragon herself. Went on to play at Mount Allison University for the Mounties and now back helping lead the next generation of Dragons. As Ella Hoyt on the free throw line misses the first. Got some info on Hoyt as well here. Her favorite movie, Red Notice. I don't know that movie. Her mom played basketball at Mount Allison, and her father coached her as a youth from ages 5 to 14. Her favorite players are Caitlin Clark and Haley McDonald, the former Acadia Axewoman. Is Haley still coaching at Horton High? Actually, wait. Was Horton High in this tournament? The boys' team was. Ella Hoyt's goals are to play AUS basketball and become an orthodontist. I wonder if that means she had braces and enjoyed the experience, because I certainly did not. I did have braces. I did not enjoy the experience. I never thought I'd really like to be an orthodontist. Anyway, as here is Ella Roger knocks down the free throw line jumper, and the Grammar bench goes wild. It's the grade 9 Ella Roger gets her first 2 of the day, perhaps her first 2 of the season. Tough take down low there by number 12, Ava Manley is no good. Manley got a shot to the mouth. Ayla Williams for 3, no. Sankton blocked. It's going to be a tie-up. We're going to get a substitution here as Manley got knocked in the mouth on that layup attempt. Brooke Sanford will come in for her. Again, shout out to Brooke Sanford's grandparents who are tuned in. See if we have any other YouTube shout outs. Looks like no. That's okay. I got one. That's all I really needed. Make sure somebody out there was watching, and Rhonda let me know she is. Good stuff. Good ball movement here. 3-pointer from Lauren Jeans is no good. Rebounded by Emily Ralph. Now Sophie Katuntis Phillips on the drive. No. Roger gets it ahead for Carly Williams. Now Ayla Williams, great pass cross court, and Fournier Smith muscles it up and in. Victoria Fournier Smith might be in the player of the game conversations as well. We're going to have to figure that one out. Again, after the conclusion of this game, we'll have the trophy present, or the banner, or whatever they got, the presentation of the championship. We'll announce the player of the game, and we'll have an interview with that player of the game, and maybe another interview or two. And then, of course, at 3 p.m., we'll have the boys' championship final of this 2024 Halifax Grammar School Classic. Carly Williams. Roger open in the corner, no good. Williams again getting a hand on the rebound, but it will be Lockview ball heading the other way with 42 seconds remaining. Here's the question, is Grammar going to score 100 for the 4th straight game? I would say the odds are no. Jeans now. Over for Penelope McIsaac. Down low for Sanford. Ralph puts up a jumper and hits. Shot clock is off though, so Carly Williams is just going to hold on to the ball. And the Halifax Grammar School Griffins are your 2024 Halifax Grammar Classic Invitational Basketball Tournament champions with a 95-52 win over the Lockview Dragons. Fun game. Good tune-up for both these teams heading into this week's action. I know Lockview will be playing CP Allen High on Monday. Grammar School, meanwhile, take on Citadel High at Citadel High on Monday. And we'll be back on home court here at Grammar School on Wednesday as they take on the CP Allen Cheetahs. It is Grammar who wins the tournament, and amazingly, this is their 4th tournament win of the season. 5-1 in regular season play, but they've won 4 different tournaments. Those were the Gray tournament in Charlottetown, PEI. The Case Senior Girls Tournament, which they co-hosted along with Armbray, and the Troops Tournament in Maine. All right, we're going to, I think they're going to announce the player of the game and trophy presentation. We're going to step aside for a minute, but we'll be right back with an interview with our player of the game.
First, on behalf of Halifax Grammar School, I'd like to say thank you to the parents, to the players, to the coaches for coming out today. We do have some awards that we'd like to give out to bring our tournament to a completion. So our player of the game was brought to us by Halifax Thunder. They provided us some t-shirts. And so for Lockview, we have Miss Isabel Rowe. And for Grammar, we have Miss Maddie White. We are now going to provide tournament all-stars to one player from each team. And from Lockview, we have Miss Avery. And team all-star for Halifax Grammar, Miss Ayla. Our head of school, Mr. Stephen Lafley, will now present the tournament MVP, going to Halifax Grammar's Miss Ella Hoyt. And the Grammar Classic tournament champions this year is Halifax Grammar. Get your hands up. All right, thank you, everyone. We'll see you at the student Are we good?
All right, Ayla and Molly, please. The Halifax Grammar School Griffins are the 2024 Grammar Classic champions. Here now with Molly Sankton and Ayla Williams. You're both grade 10 guards on this team. This is the 4th tournament you've won already this season. Tell me how that feels and what that says about this team this early into the season, that you've already won 4 tournaments.
It feels great. We're working together really well, so it's really. It feels great. We're working really well together, so we're excited for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think we've just clicked really well as a team, and I think that's a great feeling.
All right, hold on to that.
Okay.
You were named a tournament all-star. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm really impressed by your ability as a grade 10 guard to control the pace and really run your team as a point guard. Tell me about how that's kind of developed throughout your grade 10 season.
Yeah, our coaching staff is great. They make me feel so much more confident, so when I have the ball, I'm confident to use my abilities to the best.
Great. And Molly, I know you were with this team last year as a grade 9 guard. Ayla mentions the coaching staff. I want to ask you a little bit about playing for these women who all had such success in the AUS and went on to play professionally, or Sophia played in the NCAA. What have you learned from these women coaches this year?
Yeah, they're all really great. They just push us every day at practice. They want us all to be great, and they just they have so much knowledge to share with us, which is really special to have all of them. And so I just learned so much this year, and I'm excited to keep learning from them.
Awesome. Ayla, one more for you. In fact, I know both of you have a sister on the team, so I'll ask you a little bit about, this seems like a really close-knit team. Maybe it's because you've already played in so many tournaments together. What's it like playing with your sister, and how close is this team?
The team is super close, and which is so good because on the floor, we trust each other, so we know what's going to happen. And playing with my sister, it's great. We have a connection that's we know where each other are at all times.
You want to add anything to that?
Yeah, it's just super fun and special to play with your sister, and we just click together, so it's great.
Cool. Big week coming up. You've got Citadel on Monday and CPA on Wednesday before heading into the December break. What's the team need to do to refocus on these 2 games coming up?
I think we just need to lock in on defense and just keep playing how we are on offense, and it will do great.
Yeah, I agree.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Any shout-outs you want to give? Anything else you want to add? No.
I think we're good.
Good. Great job, girls. Thank you so much, and congrats again on the win. Molly Sankton and Ayla Williams from Halifax Grammar School. We're going to be back in a few minutes here with the boys' championship game of the 2024 Halifax Grammar Classic. It'll be the Halifax West Warriors and the Halifax Grammar Griffins right here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. See you then.
My name is Justine Colley-Legier. I'm the Director of Athletics here at Halifax Grammar School and a proud alumnus of the 09 graduating class. The Grammar Classic is a basketball tournament for our high school student athletes, both male and female. We try to bring in teams that our kids don't often get a chance to compete against to try to broaden their experience within the basketball program. When I was a student here, it was a huge highlight. We have tons of fun with, filling the stands, having huge crowds, and bringing all of the student body out to support with our spirit games. Every year our kids are super eager and excited to participate, and we love the support that we get from the community.
Yeah, my experience with the athletic program at Grammar has been great, was great. I think sports and arts, or whatever you choose to do in your free time, I think it's important to have something that you do outside of the academic environment. I think now, even in my work life, having something that is able to separate from my day-to-day work is important, and I think sport was perfect for that for me. I was able to build a certain camaraderie with my teammates. All of those guys which I played with are still current friends today. So I think it's important you build connections for the rest of your life. I think the biggest thing that inspired me to stay involved in Grammar is simply for the fact that representation is a huge thing in life. I feel like basketball has been a huge part of my life for my entire life, and I think that now, what better time to do that than I have some more free time. I've been through the school system, I've understood how it works, and I can give back to the kids that I think are in a similar situation as me. We have some players on the team that may, I feel like, emulate what my situation was, and I think it's important to be able to share that knowledge, because if I go through all of this and I do all these things and I overcome all these obstacles, what's the point if I don't share that with the next generation? Because I learned some things over that time. I learned how to navigate certain things. I've made mistakes, I've done all of those things, and I think it's important to be able to share that with the next generation so they can either avoid those mistakes or be able to make them a little bit less than I did.
My name is Justine Colley-Legier, Director of Athletics at Halifax Grammar School, and I want to invite you to the Grammar Basketball Academy. The Grammar Basketball Academy are 4 week-long basketball camps for elite basketball players across the province looking to enhance your basketball skills, increase your confidence on the court, and improve your overall basketball IQ. If you are looking to play basketball at the next level, whether that's college, university, or professionally, then this is the basketball camp for you.